Thousands of Egyptian Nubians will file a class action lawsuit against the US government before the presidential elections to have the racial classification changed from whites to blacks. My name is Dr. Mustafa Hafni. I'm a black man, but I'm classified as white by the US government according to Directive number 15 of the Office of Management and Budget. I am an Egyptian Nubian and a naturalized US citizen. I am proud of being black, and I'm currently organizing thousands of Egyptian Nubians so that they would file a class action lawsuit against the US government to have the racial classification changed from whites to blacks. This class action lawsuit will be filed before the presidential elections so that the Egyptian Nubians would get the attention of the White House and the national media. The Egyptian Nubians will hire the best attorney in Michigan, Mr. Jeffrey Feiger, to represent them in this lawsuit. I hold a PhD in education from Wayne State University in Detroit, and I was a bilingual resource teacher with Wayne County RISA in Wayne, Michigan for 13 years. I understand that the Egyptian Nubians could be reclassified as blacks peacefully without a lawsuit through a bill in Congress. I tried to have my congressman, Mr. John Conyers, do this, but he refused to do so, leaving thousands of Egyptian Nubians no choice but to go to court before the presidential elections. Congressman Conyers is black and a Democrat. He is responsible for the negative publicity the Democrats are going to get before the presidential elections as a result of this lawsuit. I sent President Obama a certified mail letter regarding my ordeal and the ordeal of the other Egyptian Nubians. The letter was received in the White House on July 12, 2012, but President Obama did not respond to my letter. I sent Mrs. Michelle Obama a certified mail letter and a copy of my letter to the President, asking her to forward it to him. This letter was received in the White House on September 27, 2012, but Mrs. Obama did not respond to my letter. Additionally, I sent my congressman, Mr. John Conyers, 5 letters asking him to introduce a bill in Congress to include the Egyptian Nubians in the definition of black person found in Directive number 15 of the Office of Management and Budget. Congressman Conyers did not respond to any of my 5 letters. I called his office 5 times to follow up on my 5 letters, but his staff told me that he was busy. In 2012 and 2013, I had over 100 African American pastors write to Congressman Conyers, asking him to hand-deliver my letter to President Obama, but he refused to do so. In 2014, I had 6 African American pastors and 6 African American civil rights leaders and pastors write to Congressman Conyers, asking him to introduce a bill in Congress to include the Egyptian Nubians in the definition of black person found in Directive number 15 of the Office of Management and Budget. Congressman Conyers refused to do so. He did not even respond to these 6 letters. Because Congressman Conyers ignored me and ignored over 100 African American civil rights leaders and pastors, I decided to go public and to take the issue to the United Nations. In 2013, I filed a complaint against the US government with the UN Office of Human Rights, Office of Indigenous Peoples. This office appointed a special rapporteur by the name of Mr. James Anaya to handle this complaint. This letter from the UN appointing Mr. James Anaya is posted on my Facebook page, Mustafa, middle initial A, last name Hafni. The one-drop rule states that if you have one drop of black blood in your veins, you are black. This rule was adopted by the US government around 1860 and was confirmed by the US Supreme Court in 1986. With the brown complexion, kinky hair, and African features of myself and other Egyptian Nubians, I am sure that we have more than one drop of black blood in our veins. In 1987, when I stated that I am black on my employment records, the Director of Human Resources sent me a letter dated October 2nd, 1987, informing me that I am white, not black, and threatening me that my education career will be ruined if I did not change my racial classification from black to white. This letter and my letter to President Obama are posted on my Facebook page. A few days later, Initial S called me to his office and told me that if I ever say that I'm black again, no one will hire me. And if hired, I will be running from one job to the other for the rest of my life. I reported this incident to the U.S. Attorney General, at this time, Mr. Richard Thornburg, in one of my 5 letters of complaint to him. But I never received a response from the U.S. Department of Justice, and no investigation was ever conducted by this department. Initial S is white, and he is one of the top administrators at Wayne County, RISA. Additionally, he is one of the most powerful people in the state of Michigan due to his high-level connections at the state and federal levels. I will disclose the name of Initial S once I hire and consult with a powerful attorney. Wayne County RISA did not fire me. Instead, they denied me promotions twice, harassed me, ridiculed me, called me nigger, and persecuted me to the point that I left on a social security psychiatric disability, which lasted 10 years. All the doctors who treated me stated in their medical reports that my psychiatric disability was work-related. When I recovered and went back into the workforce, Wayne County RISA followed up on his threats, and I was fired 5 times. I filed 2 EEOC discrimination charges, but both of them were dismissed through ingenious manipulations without investigating my evidence. I am not ashamed of this psychiatric disability, and I consider it a badge of honor because I sustained it in the struggle to help my people. Even though Wayne County RISA provides support and consultant services to all of Wayne County, which is 30% black, the superintendent was white, his 4 associate superintendents were white, and 95% of the administrators and consultants were white. This is an evidence that there was a strong anti-black feeling in this agency. There are about 1,000 Egyptian Nubians in Washington, D.C. alone. All of them are proud of being black and will march in front of the White House before the presidential elections. A statement from the president and founder of Nubia Project, the largest Nubian organization in the U.S., is posted on my Facebook page. The white man has stolen the ancient Egyptian civilization from the black man, and he is in the process of stealing the Nubian civilization as well. At least 4 white scholars have claimed that the ancient Egyptians and the Nubians are whites. These scholars are Seligman, Sergi, Elias Smith, and Kuhn. The U.S. government is helping the claim of these white scholars by classifying Egyptian Nubians as whites. There are 2 black causes involved in my 28-year struggle just to be able to say that I am black. First, the cause of black racial pride. Second, the cause of restoring the Nubian civilization to the black race. Even though I have lost my professional career, house, car, and filed for bankruptcy, I did not give up, and I will not give up, because this is a matter of principle to me. I am willing to lay down my life for these 2 black causes. Research shows that humanity originated in Africa. Research shows that the black race is the oldest race, and that the white race is the youngest. Research shows that all races have evolved from the black race through mutation, gene flow, genetic drift, and recombination. Research shows that civilization originated in Africa. Research shows that the knowledge of black people of ancient Egypt has influenced and has provided the foundation for all subsequent human knowledge. As a black man and as an African, I am proud of this heritage. This black pride is a problem to Wayne County RISA, but it should not be a problem to the U.S. government. For more information and to sign my petition, please go to my Facebook page, Mustafa, middle initial A, last name Hafni. For a donation to cover the legal fees, please go to GoFundMe.com under my name, Dr. Mustafa Hafni. To contact me, call me at 313-744-6183. A transcript of this video is posted on my Facebook page. Thank you.